reason why I decided to move to China, man, I just felt like it was a lot of like small kinks that I wanted to work out of my work, and also that I wanted to get some things like hashed out on like the manufacturing side. I felt like there was no real like way for me to grow, because my work is very like I'm a very what do you say, like a peculiar person, like very detailed, and like the very minute things that a lot of like what y'all probably won't notice in the work is something that like will bother me and irk me. I need my product to really be as best as possible for where I want it to go, you know. And it's very hard with the resources in Chicago to do that. There's not many resources in Chicago to do that. I feel like I am one of the resources now, especially. But yeah, I just really wanted to grow and practice a lot more and at a faster pace for a way better price. And I think I achieved that. So over the next few weeks, I'm gonna be rolling out different things and just new everything, you know, like really thought out like garments, well, way more thought out garments and details. It's stuff that I already thought about, but I was like, oh man, like how do I implement this, or when do I implement it? Because it's so many small details, but it's gonna make such the biggest a difference. So yeah, like this is the first vlog. I'm excited for y'all to see this. It's going to be crazy. Honestly, I really like everything that I experienced. I enjoyed everything I experienced, and I hope y'all enjoy it too. Episode 1. One of the most anxious parts of the whole trip, making it to the airport on time, enough to get your bags, and then Qatar Airlines was gas. I really liked it. That was my first time really being on a, actually since Paris, but like this was a longer flight. I feel like the longest flight to that before. So yeah,
it was
I had to test out that it was gas. It was definitely gas. That was that type.
They got this shit in the bag, y'all. They got this shit in the bag. You should have flew Qatar.
And they was bringing options after options. I really was like,
what kind of snacks you got over there?
Qatar Airlines.
Something Arabic, I can't hear it.
You can't even see. You can't even speak that.
I liked it too, for sure. Movie options, man. It was cool. I watched my little set of movies, but I really be chilling and just on the iPad drawing. I was drawing the whole time. So we landed. That felt like a short flight, although it was like, I think like 15 hours. I think it was like 15 hours.
BP.
Maybe I'm tripping.
BP.
I gotta double check, but yeah, we landed safe, so that was cool. You know, after all of that stuff about the planes crashing and falling down, I was like a little bit anxious. We was both a little bit like, what the hell? But yeah, took that flight, made it to Qatar, and the airport was absolutely gorgeous, like a real vibe. Had to catch BP. So, we got some fire pictures. She was hurt bad. She was like, oh, I gotta go get a massage. You know me, I don't need no massage, but I ended up on the massage chair, man. Getting her some little neck. Give me that neck. Yeah, we pulled up over here. This was going to a tour. We was catching this tour. This huge door, look. I need one of those in my crib, for real. But yeah, we was at this this area where they had this what do you call it, like an auditorium, like one of those sound it was like a sound auditorium. I forget what they call them, but yeah, it was really fire. Everything was so clean there. The people was really cool, and this was one of the mosques. Brandy had took off her shoes. She had to take off her shoes. She felt disrespectful stepping in there with a mom, but we could have walked in. A lot of people were scared to walk in. But yeah, that was cool. Then we had to rush back, get back, and get through all of the security.
get back in before we board our flight to China. She was cool. You know, face scan. They did everything based off the passport. You didn't really need no ticket. That was different for me because I'm like, I kept pulling on my ticket like, alright, just pass me your passport. Yeah, okay. I had to check that. I definitely was reading that, like, just in case. And we finally made it. That part
in
from
China
Qatar to China felt like
sometimes you gotta
so
keep
fast.
it on, yeah.
It felt so close. So that was cool. I really enjoyed that. And made it to the hotel. This hotel was fire. It's like my first like real stay at a hotel. I never actually stayed at a hotel overseas for real. So this was like a crazy experience. The quality of that spot, the service. Man, they rushed and opened my door. I was in shock. I'm like, man, what are you doing on my door? And we had went to dinner later that day. Dinner was fire. Just everything they had there was fire. Everything about that hotel was fire. I think that was the Four Seasons. Guangzhou Four Seasons. Make sure y'all go there when y'all pull up. Yes, exactly. Four Seasons. Yeah, that was gas. I would do that again and again and again. Food, fire. Everything was fire.
I could have refunded everything.
I had to get the lamb chops. Lamb chop. Yeah. Little bourgeois. Cracked a little pepper on there. Yeah, like some type of vinaigrette sauce on there.
That was the end of the vlog. I can't wait to drop more. Like, share, and subscribe. I got 16 more episodes, so don't miss out. I'm gonna be showing various parts, and I think this episode was more of a, me getting the gist and understanding of China and how I wanted to even move for the first few days. So a lot more that's coming is gonna be more detailed and more intricate into different parts of China, like manufacturing or, the nightlife, but specifically, like, I'm trying to really stay focused on the fashion aspect and just building and creating what SR is and what it will be. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.